Morning, YouTube. Let's see if anyone will come in. Sure, there's notifications going out left, right, and center here. YouTube's notifying all the subscribers on this channel. Let me know if there's anybody here, because last time I went live, it showed me that I was talking to myself. You know, there was people in the chat. Yay! Laura, Tracy Beauty, VW woman, Colleen, hello. Just hi, Lauren. I haven't heard from you ages. Hope you're well. Nick Magic, hey, yay! There are people here. Okay. Very quick energy update. Because there's stuff happening, and I was gonna put a little trigger warning. Little trigger warning. Some people may not like what they're about to hear. This is only my truth. This is only my observation. Absolutely no judgment. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you choose. However, I am noticing a lot of things that I would like to just quickly chat about to help people who are sharing the same truth as me. So if this triggers you, if you don't like what I'm saying, if you think it's a pile of that's okay. You can just turn me off, go and watch somebody else that makes you feel awesome and uplifted and gives you lots of techniques to help navigate what we're going through. Okay. Now that is done, insert trigger warning here. Ring a little bell. I'm gonna ring the bell. Oh, just fell off, look. Okay. So a lot of people are feeling a lot of things. There's a lot of people feeling nausea, anxiety, slight depression, and how do I start this? I feel that we have missed a few jumps, okay, along the way. And the next 8 months, we're basically making up for that, okay? What my team told me was, we make the jump in summer solstice in June 2023. It happens. There is no more stalling. There is no missing things. There is, it happens. So from now to then, there is this big clearing up process. But I believe there are several timelines. God, I need a better word for these. I don't know what they are. Vibrational lanes in the highway. I don't really know what to call them, but they're different frequency bands, which are all existing within this same space. Okay. And we're having to clear them all up so they can all merge and come to one point at the summer solstice. And we're back on track again, okay, for the ascension process. So there's a lot of clearing up being done within the reality between now and then. Okay, lots of teams together, lots of things being done, lots of work being done. So what my team said to me when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that would be beneficial for me to say is, I am my highest timeline, and to repeat it 4 times. Okay, I am my highest timeline. 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 And what that does is that as soon as I get up and as soon as I come into my body in the morning, that's putting me to the highest band frequency wave that is the best place for me to be in during this process for the next 8 months. Okay, so it's very imperative for me to say this as I wake up in the morning. If it resonates with you, great. Okay. Now, there's a lot of people feeling anxiety, and when my inbox goes I know something's going on. Okay. So all my inboxes have went with people feeling sad and sick and anxious and panicky. And here's my take on it. Here's my trigger take. Trigger fingers are out. Intel is bad for your energetic health. As an observation. Here's how I feel it is. Okay. So as an awakened being, as a spiritually awakened being, and the vibration that I'm at, okay, I'm going to be closer to the people who are awake vibrationally than the people who are asleep. Okay. And we're a collective. We're a collective. Okay. And as we expand and as we work on ourselves, our energetic fields expand and we start taking in more of the area around about us. Okay. Heart comes on 14 miles. Heart's fully activated. Your circumference in 100 miles round about you. Taking that in. Okay. That is you have the responsibility for that space round about you. But you can also feel everything within that space. Okay. Miss Pen. Okay. So there is this thing within this awakened community of, now I'm not judging anybody that does this. Everybody must do what is right for them. I preach this. Okay. So I'm not telling anybody that anything is wrong. I'm not saying what anybody's doing is wrong. Do you? But as an observation and energetically, what is going on right now, I'm certainly feeling, okay, when I tune into these things, is that people who tune into Intel are being built up, okay? And they're given dates and they build themselves up to this date and they're like, yeah, things are going to change in this date. And, things in the 3D world are going to happen and, this is going to happen and somebody's going to rescue us. And how do they know? How do they know? Anybody? Did anybody know how they know? Do they have time machines? Do they have the ability to fast forward into time to tell you exactly what's going to happen? How do they know what timeline they're on? How do they know what they've jumped? How do they know what they haven't jumped? How do they know? Where does this intel come from? I'm just asking. Does anybody know? Intel, where does it come from? Where does it come from? Because if ever I tune into anything, I'm just told you be present. You create your reality. You're creating your reality. So where does intel come from? How does anybody know? How does anybody know what's about to happen? I think I'm pretty tuned in. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to know what's going to happen. I don't want to know what's going to happen. I trust and flow. How do they know? Just a question. But what I do observe that does happen is all these people are, oh, this is happening, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, red wave, blah, 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 blah. Do you know what happens? It doesn't happen. Do you know what happens? It doesn't happen. And then what happens? Everybody who's been holding on to this, like, oh, this is it. This is a change. This is it. They go boom. They lose heart. They fall into depression. They get sad. They feel hopeless. Who are they? What is that feeding? What monster is that feeding? Is that helping the collective energy? Or is that actually affecting the whole awakened community? Energetically. people who are feeling like absolute shit right now. They're feeling sick. They're feeling anxious. They're picking up on the strongest people within our collective, the awakened community, who are tuning in to this shit, quite frankly. Okay? Maybe that's a judgment. I don't know, maybe it is. And it's affecting the awakened community not in a good way. It's not in a good way this is happening. So the people who haven't been tuning into intel, but have been doing the work on themselves and have been, have been doing everything that they can because they know the answers within them, and they know that the answer is to just heal themselves so they can heal the collective. What happens is they expand, and as they're expanding, I'm talking about us, as we're expanding, we're taking in more of the area round about us. Energetically, we're taking in more. We're having more responsibility. We're having responsibility for that energy. And these people within our community that's living on this intel are going from here, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And then it doesn't happen. And they fall into this slump. And what happens to us? What happens to the empaths? What happens to the people that's working on themselves? They feel it. So the people who are doing the work on themselves are feeling the anxiety, and they're feeling the depression, and they're feeling this for everybody. And then they're questioning themselves. Why am I feeling like this? I shouldn't feel anxiety. Why am I feeling like this? I shouldn't feel depression. Why am I? And then that causes confusion. And then that's causing division from the heart, from the self. Where's that getting us? I'll tell you where it's getting us. We've missed 6 timelines. We've missed 6 jumps. That's where it's getting us. We are looping, and we're allowing ourselves to loop. Do you know where you get your intel? Do you know the only place to get your intel is in your heart and connect direct to the original creator of your soul? And do you know what creator will say to you? Do you know what that beautiful energy will say? Just be present and trust. I've never connected into the original creator of my soul, and they've told me that I'm going to be saved by something, or that a big event's going to happen, or all that beautiful energy says to me is take a breath, be present, stay in your heart, be centered, and trust. So right now, a lot of us are feeling sick. A lot of us are feeling anxiety. A lot of us are feeling, quite frankly, bloody ill. All right. Knowing that that energy isn't ours. What do we do about it? Because it's all fine and well me saying, well, this is what's happening collectively, and then bye. Have a nice day. See you later. Have a day of heaven and earth. We continue to expand. Okay. We get up in the morning and we say, I am my highest timeline. And when we feel anxiety that isn't ours, and when we feel a sadness that we know doesn't belong to us, we bring ourselves into our heart and into the present moment. And you will feel into your heart knowing that it's not yours. And ask Creator to take away the anxiety. Ask the original creator of your soul to bring clarity back to your fields and your systems. Ask creator to hold you in that stillness of the now moment, knowing that everything is exactly as it should be. Parts of this community are being played like a fiddle. It's very hard for me to watch. So I will not be silent. I'm here to speak my truth, and this is my truth. And I do not consent. I do not consent to my family having to suffer anxiety and depression that does not belong to them. I do not consent to this. I do not consent to my family being played like a fiddle through intel. I am my highest timeline, and I do not consent to anything less than. And that's what I wanted to come in and say today. If you are feeling anxiety, you can say, I do not consent to this dense energy that isn't mine. I am my highest timeline. I am joy. I am whole. I am peace. I am grace. I am ease. Take your power back. And once again, we're the ones that are having to shift this shit. Once again, we're the ones on the front line. Well, the people in the middle are listening to the intel. Thank you for being on the front line. Thank you for once again holding up your sword. Thank you once again for being there for the whole of the collective of humanity. And we will continue to do this because that's what we're here to do. We are here to raise the collective consciousness of humanity. We are here to assist Gaia, and we are here for ascension, and nothing else. Nothing is going to stop that. Nothing is going to get in that way. And if I have to stand on the front of this battle line with my sword and my shield, that is what I will do. And I will continue to stand here and give my message across with my truth, knowing that this ripples throughout the collective consciousness. So if you're watching intel and this is riling you and this is making you feel anything other than, oh, there might be truth in that, maybe you're having an effect on these people that are on the front line. Just maybe. And that's all I have to say. And that's all I have to say. Okay. That's all I have to say. Be present, please. Can we just learn presence? Can we just learn presence? Your power is in this moment right now, and this moment right now, and this moment right now. We don't need to give our power away. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull a card to help us with what would help. What would help? I'm not going to take that. I'm just going to. What will help anyone listening to this message that is feeling anxiety or sickness or depression or anything other than joy, love, happiness, presence, and being in the now moment? Please give me some words of wisdom to help anyone who is out of balance. Please. Please. This one. Ask. Yeah. Oh my God. All the archangels are like, listen up. I only want one card. Okay, I've got 5. Right. Thank you. It's a good message. Okay. Can't make this up. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do? What do we do to shift this? Archangel Sandalphon, okay, is coming at Luke. He's like, Intel. Archangel Sandalphon is coming with a miracle of prayer. This is about asking for help when you need it. If you're feeling anxiety, ask for it to be shifted. Okay? Okay? When working with our team, we have free will. We must ask for assistance. Okay? Be more like Sandalphon. Then Archangel Shamuel, open your heart. What did I say? Connect into your heart. Connect to the original creator of your soul. Go internal, not external. Archangel Gabriel, she's not taking any shit either. She's like, speak your truth. Speak your truth. And when you feel this anxiety, this depression, whatever it is, move the energy out of your body. Okay? Dance it off. Walk it off. Gym it off. Whatever it is, take the energy that's in your body and physically move it out. It doesn't belong to you. Shift it, okay? If you're not able to do physical exercise, find where that anxiety is in your body, grab it and push it down through your grounding cord and give it to Gaia. She will turn it into something beautiful. But move that energy out of your body. It doesn't belong to you. Transmute it. Magic says send it back. Be very careful about sending energy back. Because you don't know what it is that's been sent to you. And if you send it back, you can create this kind of karmic wheel. So I always transmute it. I transmute energy. I don't send it back. I don't know what it is that's been sent to me. So I'm going to transmute it with the golden ray of Christ, unconditional love, and send it back through unconditional love, if you want to do it that way. But I wouldn't just repel it back, because then you're just ping-ponging, bum, 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 energetically. Anyway, physically move it out your body, okay? And Love and accept yourself. Love and accept yourself. Into the heart, back into the heart, into the now moment. Love and accept yourself. Be grateful. Get your gratitude on. I'm so grateful and thankful that this anxiety isn't mine. I'm so grateful and thankful that I now know how to transmute this. I'm so grateful and thankful that this anxiety has now been transmuted to love. I'm so grateful and thankful. Okay. So grateful and thankful. Dear universe, I'm so grateful and thankful I can shift this out of my body. Dear universe, I'm so grateful and thankful that I can shift this for the collective. Yes. Okay. I hope that helps. As I say, I have lots of messages, emails, all over the shop today about people feeling like this. Okay. I've told you before. I'll tell you again, even though I don't like telling people anything. I should tell you. I'm cancel clear before that. I'm better. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to rephrase it to I've said this before and I'll say it again. We already won. Right? So this clawing of, oh, let me just feed on you for a little while longer. And we're going to be really clever because we're going to just like sneak in the back door and pretend that we are something that we're not and still feed on you. Okay. Here's my rules. If I'm watching something that doesn't make me love, happiness, joy, doesn't fill me with, if I feel any kind of fear or any kind of trepidation or any kind of anything that isn't, in this now moment, love, happiness, unconditional love, I don't watch it. Why would I watch it? What's the difference between intel and the news, by the way? On a side note. What's the difference? They tell you turn off the news, but watch this instead. Don't really know how it's any different. Anyway, on that note, and I'm not talking about the, listen, we're in this space where everybody is just doing the best they can. All right. This is no slight on anybody who is passing on this information or whatever. I'm sure everybody just thinks that they're doing the best thing for everyone. Okay. It's not judgment, but it's about, can we just get smarter? Can we just get smarter and know that all our answers are in here? This can be corrupted. Any of it can be corrupted. Okay. Yes, Tracy, turn off your TV and go and do something less boring instead. Absolutely all that. Get creative. Pull your creative energy in. You create your reality. Rather than listen to intel, go and make yourself a what are they called? The boards that you put stuff on and then you manifest it. Come on. Somebody help me out because words fail me sometimes. A lot of the time, actually. What are boards called? A mood board. Not quite a mood board, but that works. Hi, Kelly Stewart. Dab. Vision board, Linda. Linda Rose and you. Come on down, Linda Rose. Let's play the game of life or something. Yes, vision board. April, yes. Eric, yes. Magic, yes. A vision board. Don't wait for other people to create your vision of what's about to happen. Create your own. Instead of spending 2 hours watching somebody telling you what's going to happen in the world when the truth is they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. That's all been proved. Yeah, all that's been proved. Okay. You were a prize. Yay! Have some of my love, Linda. Go and I don't know, go and create a vision board, create your future, rather than allowing somebody else to create it for you. I don't see any difference in the news. It's all just the same, trying to direct you down some kind of line of feasting, lushy, harvesting buffet. I create my reality. Now, I've got to be honest, I don't feel anxious. I don't feel sick. I don't feel any of these things because I'm not, I can energetically tap into it for what it is. But what I will say is that feeling is distracting us from the actual energies that are coming in. Okay. We have had the highest frequency energy hit us in the past 12 hours I've ever felt, that I've ever heard. I was lying in my bed last night. I was like, oh, something turn off. Because I can hear it in my head, right? I can hear it in my head. I'm like, oh, somebody turn the frequency down. Whoa. Because the only way is up. Right? And the only way is up in frequency. And they can try and pull us down, but resistance is futile. We have these energies that are screeching and screaming. It's done. They can't stop the cosmic energies that are hitting this planet for ascension. Okay, but all that will happen is that dial will just continue to be turned up and turned up and turned up, and the people who aren't doing the work and the people who are losing their energy into a different kind of buffet are going to struggle. Okay, please don't struggle. Don't struggle. Create your own future. Be your own vision board. Okay, be present. I am my highest timeline. I love you all. And for anybody I've triggered, I'm not sorry. I'm not though. So, let me read some comments. Just watch lots of comedy films. That works as well. Loopy Loo, yeah, absolutely. If you don't get magic, if you don't get what you want, it's because the universe knows you're worth more. Just feel the vibration of that for a minute. Ooh, magic. You are magic. That's magic. If you don't get what you want, it's because the universe knows you are worth the more. Yes, please. All that. Magic. Oh, get it in a t-shirt. Or a cap. Or I'll sing that from the heavens. Absolute truth magic. I love that. What's on the buffet conveyor belt tonight, Matthew? I don't think it was Matthew. I don't know what his name was. VW woman, I'm doing your 21-day awakening. Oh boy, I didn't expect to see people for their truth. Needless to say, I have to move away from a long-time friend. She's trying to keep me still. I'm so grateful. And what I say is we can just press pause on these relationships. They don't have to be, we don't leave anybody behind. So we can just pause on these relationships. They don't have to be ended dramatically, certainly from where I am. Illusion chips. Ew. Hello, Rio. Don't try, April. You know better than trying. You're doing it. Yes. Okay. So, I hope, and if you can't comment, it's because you're not subscribed to the channel. Oh. Guys, it doesn't really matter to me how many people like this, watch this, subscribe here. I just know that it'll get to the people who need to hear it. However, it does help the algorithms. It does help the algorithms to reach more people if you do like this and put a comment and share, apparently. So if you know anybody who this might trigger, I never meant that. I never meant to say trigger. Did I say trigger? Don't send it to the people that this might trigger. Triggering is good. I don't really want to trigger people unless they're going to grow from it. I'm not judging anybody, I'm just this, as I say, this is just my observation. This is just my truth. Part of my job here is to work out these energies and to read energies, and that's just what I do. It's just a very natural thing for me. So it's just my observation of the energies, and my intention is solely to help those. Hope that my words help. Everything that I've shared here today only helps aid the collective in this shift. Hello, Lisa. Lovely to see you here. So, love you. If you're feeling it, shift it out. Know that you're exactly where you need to be, exactly the right time. Shift it out, tune into the higher vibrational energy that's coming in, and then go through an upgrade. It's all fun. Accept the upgrade rather than accepting the anxiety. Go for the upgrade. The upgrade was fun this time. I really, really enjoyed the upgrade. Knocked me in my arse. Really enjoyed it. I was very grateful for that. I was really grateful for the upgrade. Okay, so don't allow the distraction of the intel. Shoot higher. Go higher up. And take in these beautiful, lovely screeching energies and enjoy your upgrade instead. Okay. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening to my ramblings. And as I say, I hope that, if I can help one person, then job done, right? Love you. Have a day of heaven and earth until we see each other again. Thank you all for being here. I love you all.